right, I am gonna close the curtain a little bit because it's super bright. There we go. Don't need to be tripping over myself. There we go. All right, here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm here. It's Saturday, my usual Saturday. And I do not have my computer here. I moved it to not be the whole background of my room. Kind of didn't really like that very much. So I am move my camera over here. It's on the phone. It's easy to do. And waiting to see who's showing up here. The topic that came was about having fun in life, like coming back to having some fun in life, doing things that, hey Steph, good morning, doing things that bring you joy or that take you out of the environment that you're constantly in. That's really what it's about. We get all caught up in our stuff and how we live and what we need to do, and so it's really moving out of those spaces so that we can embrace and enjoy some other things. I was talking with someone years ago and she said, man, every time, she's a hairstylist, and every time she would need clients, she would leave. It's counterintuitive. It didn't make any sense. You're doing, hi Alita, it's right here from, awesome, perfect, good morning. So she would just leave and go take a trip for the weekend or something. And it was like a reset and a recharge for her. So she'd go do something fun and come back, and then her business would take off. So that's how that came to be. I had actually talked about it during the 10-day, the galactic portal portion that we were doing. So I was talking about that at one point, about if we're only focusing on all that has to be done, or all of our work, or all of our purpose, and we're not having any fun, it's exhausting. And if we're only working on ourselves to transform and, shift our energy and all that stuff, it's exhausting. And having fun and doing something that gets us out of our head really elevates our energy. And it shifts us out of the doldrums. An old word, huh? The doldrums. The things that are just kind of like starting to weigh on you. And I realized I haven't really done that. I'm home a lot. I mean, I do have fun, but I don't just go take off and do something. And years ago, I used to take off and go on drives and just go find random places and out in the mountains. And I one time took my cousin and we found this great little medicine crystal. And this was long ago, before it was super popular, out in the middle of nowhere. It's a little mountain town. It was amazing. So stuff like that, just those things that spontaneous, and even if it's not spontaneous, if you plan something. That's why people love their vacations, right? They leave go on vacation and they get totally away from work, don't even think about work, and just have fun on vacation. And then they're reset when they come back. So that's what so looking at what do you do for fun? Do you do something for fun? Do you have it often enough? Like, part of our medicine in life, laughter, tears, having joyful things. So what do you do for fun? I know one of my friends here, she vacations, she goes home for a couple of weeks, twice a year, I think. I picked up this deck, so apparently I'm going to pull a card. Gateway of Light activation. So what do y'all do for fun? Like, share some things that you do for fun, maybe that don't cost anything, or they're minimal, cost you gas and time, and you can take your food with you, and you can take a ice chest with you, and take a drive. So what are the things? What are the things that you do to get out of your own way, to get out of the space that you're in and your energy, Good morning, everybody. What do you all do for fun? I'm like, we're just flying out here. Okay, and I got 3 of them. Are you writing? I'm not seeing anything. Taking Diamond for walks. Yes, the dog. There's some places out here that I can go. I haven't found them. I haven't been there yet. But there's some places that aren't too far away, within a couple of hours, that I can go and search for crystals in the ground, just flat on the ground. So I was looking at that after I talked about it last time. I was looking at that, and there's a couple hours away. There's some that are 4 hours away. There's some that you pay for, you know. And I went to Mount Ida in Arkansas when I first moved here. That's about 3 hours away, and it's a paid thing. And they take you out and they actually dig the hole so you can go out and harvest for crystals in whatever you can carry. So, but they're heavy. Oh my gosh, they're heavy. So I just love going for a drive. Also found that my plant medicine season may decide to really stick. I love enjoy that. I love putting my fingers in the earth. I do. I love to dig the earth. Yeah. It's a great way to ground gardening, get your hands on the earth, grounding and shifting the energy and just being present. So these cards came out of this deck. Gateway of Light. Yeah, and it's just that you can type in, if you want to go do something, drive somewhere, type into Google or whatever you use, free things to do close to me. There's a lot of things that you just have no idea about that you can go do for free in your area or within, you know, a parameter. The value of fun is it moves us out of our own way and it elevates our energy. It takes us into that high vibe space, whatever. So if you're not having fun and you're feeling sad or low or depressed, go do something. Get out of the energy that's keeping you there. So from staying in the bed and I'm depressed, get up. It takes a lot. It might take something to motivate yourself to move, but get up and go do something. You got to move the energy out of your body. Sirius, the star blessings, Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. There you go. You know, be seen, yes, be seen. That's relative to who we are. Most of us don't want or feel like we've not been seen in our life. So, but sometimes we have to move ourselves or call someone. Hey, you want to go for a ride? There's a gym show in Tulsa this weekend. And when we first moved here, I went to it. And it was right after COVID, so it was rather disappointing. And I was used to the big ones in California, so I haven't quite convinced myself I want to go do that again. I don't know if I want to drive an hour and a half for disappointment, you know. I can make it great, however it is. All right. The second card that came with that one is the Crown Chakra Upgrade, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. And I promise you this can all come from things that you do that are fun. Go do something where you have that, you know, like a comedy show or something that brings that big belly laugh. I love to watch our cats. Cats and animals that play, cats, dogs that play together. Oh my gosh, they're so funny. So holy experiences, miraculous energy, divine connection. So that's it's just one of the ways is having fun in our life. That's another way to make that connection. Is to go do something fun. I don't know about all y'all, but I get way too serious. Even though I have advanced immensely in my life, I grew up in a very serious household. Life is serious business, don't you know? Now, they never said that, but that's how I hear it in my head. So, very serious business. So, it's taken a lot of years for me to lighten up. And sometimes I still get caught up in what I'm doing. I get all serious about my life and what I need to take care of, or what I'm shifting, or what I'm growing, or it's exhausting. It's exhausting to continue to just focus on, whatever the work or the transformation that I'm doing, or what I'm posting, just it's getting all caught up in that. And when we go do something fun and get out of our way, man, how many creative ideas do you come up with then? How many insights do you get? Because you got out of your own way for a little while. All right. Gaia, gateway activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. There you go. That's exactly what you're talking about. So taking time. It's another way of self-care and self-love and taking care of yourself is to go do something fun. Go out. I mean, even if it's just going to dinner. I think fun sometimes is reading a book. So what is that for you? It's whatever it is for you. And if someone invites you to go do something that is out of the norm for you, go do it. Maybe today it's I love it when I look at my calendar and have nothing scheduled. And I tend to stay home. Tomorrow I have nothing scheduled. I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to go do something. I'll report back and tell you what I did, because I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it'll be Tulsa, but something. And it can be just a short time away to give us a breath, like a breath of fresh air, to shift out of where we just put our nose to the grindstone, or we keep focusing on the projects that got to get done, or the work that's got to get done. It's not going anywhere, right? It's all going to be there. We create the timelines ourselves. So I've seen a couple of you. What do y'all do for fun? What do y'all like to do for fun? What's the thing that you do? Sex. How about sex? Sex is fun. Maybe we don't have that partner to have that with, but that's one of the things. Another thing. What do? Do you allow yourself? Sometimes we don't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dang it. Spirit, come on, really? Sometimes I had to earn it. It's a long time belief. Everything I did, I had to earn it by working really, really hard to get it. I had to earn taking a nap. I had to have worked hard enough and feel accomplished enough so I could go lay down and take a nap and not feel guilty. Now, these things are not true anymore, but they were once upon a time. And I didn't even know it for a long time. So sometimes we have that belief that we hold on to, that I have to work really hard to earn my vacation and to earn my time to go have fun, to earn the money. Right? We have these beliefs that will stop us from doing it. Because I didn't work hard enough, or I didn't produce enough, or I didn't get that project done, or I didn't meet that deadline, or whatever we tell ourselves. So what is it for you? What's the thing? Do you have it? Maybe you don't have it. We have a culture of, we must work hard and constantly produce things and constantly push, and then we have to earn the vacation and earn all the money to take a vacation. And while it's required if we're going to go somewhere on vacation, yes, it takes money, but We just put that aside. Some people get those paid vacations. So there's a lot of long taught things in our culture and our families. People drop dead of a heart attack because all they do is work, pressurize themselves to work. Here's the Intuitive Whispers is the deck that I just pulled a card from, and it's feel, don't think. So what feels fun, right? I don't have to think about it. What feels fun? I love that line with the heart, that little heart chakra open there. And you see the brain on top with the heart in it. Feel, don't think. Questions? Anybody have questions? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. We will complicate things and then have to make all these plans, and sometimes it's, maybe that's a thing you need to do. Not really. Depending on what your trip is or what you're doing. But keep it simple. And don't plan so much in your trips or your days that you don't enjoy it. Because you're running from one thing to another. You want to see as much as you can on some trip or some day trip or whatever. That's not fun to me. Trying to plan it all and then try to see as many things. I want to relax. I want to do what feels inspiring or what I feel called to do on any kind of trip that I'm going on. Oh, let's make a turn here and let's go there. Sometimes it works out great. Sometimes it's okay. Not as great as I thought it would be. Fool's Embrace. Transmuting pain. The shaman's dream. Oh gosh, transmuting pain. Doing things that are fun, that take us out of our mind, can transmute pain. If we're carrying pain, if we were laughing too loud or too much, oh my gosh, my parents had this friend that she told the best stories and mimicked her husband just in such a way that we howled. Oh my gosh. Laughed, and one of my parents would call it out. What are you laughing so hard about? Or what, just that. Why does it matter? It was funny. Everybody was laughing, and then I'm called out, and to me it feels humiliating and embarrassing. So it's taken me a long time to come back to a space of being able to enjoy life and have fun and not feel, oh my God, what are you going to think about it that I'm laughing so loud and so hard? Even my husband every once in a while will look at me and go, can you be a little quieter? No, I can't. I can, but I'm not gonna. Because I've suppressed that in my life. I'm not willing to do that anymore. So if it embarrasses you, then go walk over there. I don't care. One time it was about, no poker face here. And I was tasting some food and I made some kind of face. There's lots of flavors in food. That doesn't mean I don't like it. But don't watch me if you don't want to make up some story in your own mind. What you think I'm making a face about? You made a comment about, could you not do? I'm like, no. I've spent a life oppressing my feelings and my expressions and how I am and who I am. I am not doing it now. And if that's not acceptable, then we're going to have another conversation about that. Don't watch me eat. So if you have those things, just take a look at that. The transmuting pain. Because those things are very painful. And they're very, they're haunting. They come with us for a long time until we can take a look and break through. And if you go back into the 10 days of the galactic portal, it's all there on YouTube. I put it in a, what do you call it, playlist. So we're talking about all the shadow stuff. So there was one in there about having fun, though. He was one of the 8th or 9th one. So it's breaking through those things that have held us hostage so that we can enjoy. We're meant to enjoy life. We didn't come here to just survive and work and toil, and I didn't come here to do that. I come here to just live in a daily grind and on repeat every freaking day of my life. It happens every once in a while. I go, WTF, what? I'm sick of this. How can I change this? I didn't come here to live that way. It's meant to be easy and fun. And we are remembering that now. Breaking out of the mold, breaking out of this cultural training and programming that everything has to be hard work. Or a process or production. It doesn't have to be. If it doesn't flow easily, reconsider if you want to do it. Because if it's not flowing, I'm creating some kind of resistance, or I'm trying to push and force things to happen. It doesn't flow that way. It's taken me years to get there because, man, I'm a pusher and I'm a doer and I'm a producer. So let me do all those things. And I keep hitting the wall going, why won't it work? Why isn't it moving? Why isn't it doing what I want it to do? Why I'm holding the vision? How come it's not working? Because I keep trying to force it to happen. Instead of stepping into the flow, getting aligned with the next inspired step. You relating? I don't barely see oh God. I didn't see any of these things till just now. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Lacey. Sounds amazing. You guys are funny. If you don't like it, leave. Hi, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. And hi, Nora. Okay, journaling yesterday. I realized how truly therapeutic it is to do daily. Yes, daily. I'm going to have to scroll down. I'm not. Okay, good morning, Mal. Rocks and minerals. Holy moly. There were lots of comments here. I feel like I always loved funniest home videos. Right? And then they start sharing when they get hurt. Yes, I know. I hear you. Yes, very serious household, scarcity, critical mindset. Yep. Do you think critical mindset is part of scarcity? Right. Absolutely. Let me stop right there for a second. Do you think critical mindset is a part of scarcity route? Yes, because the critical mindset is always, it's never good enough. It's always a lack. It's always something missing. So very much aligned in that scarcity, poverty kind of consciousness. Yep. I hope I can't see my comment after I post on my... I wasn't even seeing them. So yeah, going to Zumba today. Excited. Haven't been in a month. Awesome. Connecting with good friends. Also fun. I took time for myself yesterday. I love it, love it, love it. It's been a while since I checked in with my sensuality. She still got it. Love that. Zumba's good. Gosh. I usually have my computer right here so I can see the comments coming up, but I don't have it over here. I didn't move it. Yard work. Oh, that's right. Monday's a holiday. Hell yes or hell no. That's right. That's right. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. If it's a maybe, it's usually no. It's most often a no if it's a maybe. Or I'll try. Right? I love those road trips. Okay, we can not whistle. I'm really quite good at it too. My mom said I was a whistler. I bet my dad never told him to knock it off. My dad was a whistler. I was never very good at it. I still am not very good at it. I try to. I try it. Not pushing. I'm so close to daily mastering the allowing. Oh my gosh, right? I have so learned this resistance. I'm surrendering more and more each day. Yes, it is surrender. I journal every day also. It helps me get the brain dump out, and then I move into that higher consciousness state. So it can be very, very therapeutic to do that. Thanks for all the comments. I was like, had to scroll down and see them all. Zumba is a lot of fun. I tried it a couple times. I didn't do very good at it, but I love to dance. So yeah, not pushing anymore. It's about trusting that faith in divine timing, right? Having the faith in that divine timing that that everything's not going to happen how I think it should, and in the timeline that I think it should. And so when we're holding that the vision, and we have that passion, and we have that inspiration, and then we're trying to force it to happen, we're telling the universe, this is how you need to do it, and I'm not going to trust that you're going to do it the way that I think you should do it, so I'm going to try to push it. It just doesn't work. Because the universe is like, all right, you got it. Go for it. It's all the doubt showing up. Saying, I'm not trusting that I've put it out there. I've put my order out there in the universe. And then I match the vibration of it and watch it come into fruition. Some things may take work. It doesn't mean that it's hard. I've been doing some of the shorts. Excuse me, I found a program that creates shorts out of my videos. Those little, 30, 50, 90 seconds. And so it's still work, but it's a lot of fun because I'm not having to go through every video and every transcript to find the piece that I want to cut. It's already done. And then it still takes the time. It still takes time for me to upload it and put it onto YouTube. But it's easy. It just takes time. I don't have to do the hard part, which is going through. That's where I resist. I'm like, oh my God, that's way too much work. To go find the pieces. It's an AI program that just extrapolates. It's amazing. And it's a lot of fun. And it's still a little bit of work. I sat at the computer all day the other day doing that stuff. It's still easy and it's still aligned. And it still takes work. I'm not trying to force it or push it. Just taking those steps. So that's what I mean. If I'm trying to force it to happen, then I'm trying to make it become what I want it to become instead of just following the flow. Get into the river. Imagine the river. The river's flowing. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's rocky. And sometimes it's slow and you get those really low places. But it's always moving forward. The little eddies that are out here, those are the little sidebars, that we take sometimes. All right, my stuff is coming just as it will be. I need to be in creation mode. You don't need to be anything. That's a word to drop from the vocabulary, people. Need puts pressure on us and immediately creates resistance. Since I changed my vibration and raised it higher, things are happening. I know. It's one of my clients. She is it's so amazing to watch. No one is coming to save us. That is 100% the truth. I had someone call me out yesterday on some stuff, and I'm like, God damn it. And I just breathe. Because I know she's someone that, loves me enough to do that. And I wanted to go research. And I wanted to go plug it into the computer. Spirit said, absolutely not. It's an inside job. All of the answers are inside. Okay. What does that mean? That means I get to get quiet with myself, do some meditation, get in the bathtub and meditate, whatever that looks like for me. So when Spirit's telling you it's an inside job, that means we get quiet with ourselves. And sometimes when we go play and have fun, God, answers just come because we've now cleared all that energy of trying to search or figure it out or look for it. right? Allowing, though, that will set me to creative stability. Yes. And accepting when you're not feeling creative. It's not, we're not on 100% of the time. And I always thought that I was supposed to be. It's why I wouldn't do a lot of things. I had to be on. I had to show up on all the time and be high vibe all the time. It's just not realistic. We are human. Now, what we're learning now is how to stay high vibe as much as we can. And when we dip low, we don't have to stay there. And we don't have to operate there because we're constantly raising the vibration to a new set point. So when it goes low, we're like, okay, we acknowledge it, we notice it, and then we move up. Because we're raising it to, we're raising the vibration to a set point. It's not like we're constantly trying to raise it. We've done that for a lot of our life. That up and down, right? Let me come in the room and monitor the room and then see where my vibration needs to be. Today it's let me raise my vibration and come in and alter the environment. And if I should dip down because someone said something nasty, like in here, said some of those comments, and it's like, whatever. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. And I don't need to lower myself to that. But sometimes we dip down. Someone poked at us or someone triggered us. Notice it, feel it, acknowledge it, move on it. We don't have to stay in it, and we don't have to wallow in it, because the set point where we've been is constantly rising and becoming the new normal. That's exciting. That's super freaking exciting. Contemplate. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, hi, Brad. Aren't you the prettiest thing I've seen all day? And I looked in the mirror twice. You are funny, funny. Say contemplate and restore in those low times. That's what I focus on now. Yes. So doing the things that help you move. And sometimes, like when the computer's always the example for me. When I'm sitting at my computer and it's not flowing and I'm getting frustrated. Hi, Brad. Glad you made it. Then I know it's time to walk away. I was doing something the other day and I'm like, and it's, the computer was not flowing really easily. And then I'm getting more frustrated. So I'm like, it's time for me to walk away. And sometimes it just means, let me walk away, go get some water, go to the bathroom, walk outside, get some fresh air, and then I can come back to it. Because it's enough that I leave the environment. Sometimes I'll put some smudge, light a candle. So sometimes it's that simple. And sometimes we just need some time away. Like, I know Brad right now needs to go have some fun. He needs to go have some fun, get out of his head. I know this about him because we had some conversation. Go do something fun. Oh, all right. So let me just come right out. This one, it's Otherworld. Otherworld. Oracle. Number 20 is Amazon. I do, but not just yet. Listen here. Go back and listen. Go have some fun. Get the hell out of your own way. And when you come back to yourself, it'll be so much easier. Well, interesting. This is in Roman numerals. 13. I skipped it somewhere in there. This book is in Roman numerals. How come? Is there a place that it's not? Okay. God. The book has many languages. The Amazon. The Amazon symbolizes a woman who knows that nothing is impossible. She is independent and ambitious, facing challenges fearlessly and resolutely, turning setbacks into stepping stones. Not afraid of failing, she challenges conventions by daring to dream big. To fight for her cause, she finds strength from the heart, and her prayers speak an eternal flame. Her legend inspires you. Embrace independence, nurture ambition, and draw strength from the divine within. Shadow aspects to consider: burnout, no self-care, excessive pride, wounded heart, and revenge. I have a ceremony on the 2nd and the 3rd. Oh, awesome, awesome. Well, I know that's fun for you. Go do something else fun. Go do something that makes you laugh your ass off. Yes. Go do something that makes you laugh, or that just, you just enjoy hearing the birds. I love to, I'm not sure if I would call it fun, but I love to listen to the birds, the cicadas, when I'm walking out here on our property. It's like their song, their conversation back and forth raises the vibration. And when you're fully present in the moment, nothing else matters. None of the shit we tell ourselves, none of the past, none of the future. When we're fully in this moment having some fun, none of it matters, and it shifts our energy and resets us. Sure, if that's what brings you fun, you go for it. You might not want to. Just might not want to. All right, lovelies. Any questions about any of this? Thank you, Mel. Yes. Just on the bottom, let this be your sign. Let it be your sign. Go have some fun. Lighten up. Lighten up on yourself. All right, lovelies. Anything else? It's really good to see you. It's really good to see you. It's really good to, so to speak. I'm not really seeing you, but your comments, your smart ass, yes. I appreciate it. I'm grateful that you're here. And lots of things. There's just so much shifting. Have y'all been noticing, and apparently I'm not quite done, that I've been noticing things are shifting without any effort. Things that when I look back, I've been working a long time on. I've been transforming and peeling the layers. And suddenly things are just shifting, or my behavior changed, and there was no effort about it. It just starts to happen. I think, wow, when did that happen? Oh, well, I've been doing the transforming. I've been doing the peeling of the layers and the shedding of the old leading up till now. And then suddenly it becomes effortless and it becomes normal. Are y'all noticing that yet? Stay tuned if you're not noticing it. And if you are, fabulous. Keep noticing it. I love the interaction here. Is that everybody? It was started to then come up on its own. I didn't have to scroll through everything. Holy moly, that was a lot. All right, lovelies. Thank you for being here. I am feeling that effortlessness. That's what it is. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. Thank you all. Have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you here next week. Holiday, so enjoy for here in the States, it's a holiday, so enjoy your holiday here, and I'll see you all next week. Look for those shorts, they're kind of fun. All right, lovelies, I love you all very much. I'm very grateful for you. Namaste.